In recent days, a chilling story has captured the attention of people across the United States, drawing concern, horror, and an urgent desire for justice. This is the case of a father from Washington state, now the subject of an intensive manhunt, as he is suspected of committing the unthinkable, the kidnapping and killing of his three daughters. As the manhunt continues, we delve into the harrowing details that have gripped a nation and the determined efforts to bring him to justice. In many families, a father is seen as a protector, a figure of reassurance and love. However, when that protective role is maliciously upturned, it tears at the very fabric of what family means. In this shocking case, the suspect has done precisely that, transforming from a figure of familial love into a fugitive of justice. As we explore this chilling narrative, it's essential to first understand the timeline of events leading up to this tragic scenario. The unfolding of this case began with an urgent missing persons report. Neighbors, family, friends, and the community were alerted when the suspect, a father of three young daughters, failed to return them to their mother's custody after a scheduled visitation. Panic set in as the clock ticked, and the family found no trace of the children or their father. These crucial early hours are often the most critical in missing persons cases. Statistics often show that the sooner authorities can act, the higher the chances of a safe recovery. The search intensified. Authorities quickly issued an Amber Alert, urging the public to be vigilant and report any sightings of the suspect and his daughters. Despite the swift mobilization, days turned into weeks without any substantive leads. With each day, the sense of dread grew more palpable as hopes for a safe resolution dimmed. But what drives someone, a father no less, to commit such an unthinkable crime? To comprehend the suspect's possible motivations, we need to examine his background. Reports have since revealed troubling behavior patterns leading up to the events. The suspect had allegedly displayed violent tendencies and had a history of domestic issues that may illuminate his state of mind. Family dynamics, mental health challenges, and past grievances could all intertwine, creating a volatile concoction that leads to such heinous decisions. In understanding these elements, we might find some answers as to why a father would turn against his own flesh and blood. However, understanding motive is just one part of the equation. The critical element remains bringing the suspect to justice. Law enforcement agencies, both local and federal, have spared no resources in what has become an extensive manhunt. Technology plays a pivotal role in modern investigations, and this case is no different. From surveillance videos to digital footprints, authorities are piecing together where the suspect may have fled. The hope is that with each piece gathered, they move closer to apprehending him. The role of community in such cases cannot be overstated. The public's awareness and cooperation are crucial components of any successful manhunt. In areas where the suspect is believed to have been, residents have been urged to remain vigilant and report anything unusual. Often in such tragedies, it is the sharp eyes of a neighbor or a chance encounter that leads to a breakthrough. Communities have shown resilience and solidarity, banding together in hopes that their collective efforts will assist in finding justice. As we reflect on these developments, we must also address the impact such a crime has on the surviving family and the broader community. The emotional toll is profound, leaving wounds that no amount of time can fully heal. Support systems, including counseling and community resources, become vital for families grappling with such unfathomable loss. This tragedy also serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities that exist within domestic life and the critical importance of addressing warning signs before they escalate to violence. In conclusion, the ongoing manhunt for the Washington state father, suspected of these horrific crimes against his own daughters, is a grim reminder of the darker aspects of human nature. As these events continue to unfold, the hope remains that justice will prevail and that such tragedies prompt meaningful discussions on familial violence, mental health, and intervention strategies. As investigators remain steadfast in their pursuit, the affected families and communities hold on to every bit of hope for resolution. It is a somber narrative, but one that must be told and understood in the hope of preventing future tragedies of this nature. Thank you for joining us in unraveling this ongoing story. We continue to extend our thoughts to all affected families and remain hopeful for swift justice. Keep the conversation going and stay informed for any updates as this manhunt progresses.